Never put salt in your eyes. Welcome back to Wired for Sound. This is the grand finale. That's my best accent.
Well, it was interesting.
For 2011, we're done. We're done. We're going on hiatus because we're tired and we need a nap. We're gonna have a great, it's kind of like the best of show today, AJ?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of our personal picks, best of interviews that we did this past year.
Yep, and it's we're gonna put them all together in a sweet little show for you. Ah, it's awesome. It's a beautiful November day. Sporting my hoodie. I'm
a wimp, and I am wearing my winter coat and my toque and my gloves, actually.
What do we got first?
First up, we have an interview that you did, actually, prior to Wired for Sound actually launching, kind of a precursor, I guess, to Wired for Sound.
That's right, yeah. We got a chance to hop on the bus with Sebastian Bach himself. There's lots of people kicking and screaming to get on that bus, but we made it.
There's that nice segue.
Do you like that?
Sebastian Bach actually has a brand new album out now, and it is really, really good, and it is entitled Kicking and Screaming.
Check this out. Sarah MacArthur for SHAW TV. I'm on the tour bus with Sebastian Bach. We're very privileged to have him here with us. So Sebastian, you just had your show. What was that like?
It was really quite physically challenging, only because it's really cold out and I was sweating. It was really hot in there, like super hot. So that was challenging, but that's part of, you know, what comes with the territory. The important thing is it was completely sold out. Yeah. And it was great to see the Thunder Bay fans. Thank you very much. It's been a long time since I played here. Last time was, I think, '92. Yeah. And this is an important town to me because I'm from Ontario, Peterborough. So we've just played all across Canada on the western side with Guns N' Roses for the last week. And this is our first Ontario show. So it's good to be Bach.
Now you have your new guitarist, Nick Sterling. Yes. He's 19 years old. Yeah. Do you maybe how do you feel about that? Because like you're 18 when you went to Skid Row. Like, do you kind of feel like, you know, like kind of see a little bit of yourself in him, or?
Well, we go out to dinner together on the road, and the waitress says, you know, hey, are you guys brothers? And we're not, but I think that's cool. Like there is a kind of resemblance a little bit, but all I did was look for the coolest guitar player I could find. And he was it. To me, he was the coolest. I mean, show me somebody cooler. I think he's f***ing badass. I think he's really cool. I think he looks cool, he plays cool, and I love his songs, and that's good enough for me. We did a song tonight that I wrote with John 5 from Rob Zombie's band, and the place went nuts for that. For some, well, other than Youth Gone Wild and 18 of Life and I Remember You, but I think that John 5 song got like the best response tonight, and you guys have never heard it. And that's like a really good sign for a band when you're doing a brand new song. That's exciting, man. Like, but I think tonight for me, I'll never forget, was By Your Side, because some weird shit happened.
Takes 1,000 years, I will be right there by your side. No one ever hurt so much when I asked you why you was blind.
I'm excited, actually. Angel Down, my new record.
Yes, tell us about that.
Well, that's my first CanCon release, which was kind of neat.
Proud of that, or?
Well, yeah, because it really frustrated me before, when I was told that I couldn't be eligible, and growing up here, that made me like really hurt, actually, as a musician. So
what was the reason behind that? Why were you eligible?
Well, because I guess some of the musicians were from America and we recorded in America, but then we did Skid Row, we did the album Subhuman Race. We recorded it in Vancouver. I co-wrote 5 songs on it. I'm Canadian. Bob Rock produced it. He's Canadian. Randy Staub engineer, he's Canadian. Oh, we still didn't qualify. And I'm like, come on.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. but Angel Down qualified because it was my record, Sebastian Bach, and I'm a Canadian citizen. And so it qualified. So if any radio station's watching this, I think you're commanded by law to play my record. So go do it or you're going to jail.
Well, thanks so much, Sebastian. I won't take up too much of your time. I know you got fans out there that want to see you. Thanks so much. Got a message for Thunder Bay for us?
Can I stay here so I don't have to drive 17 hours to Hamilton?
Definitely. I bet you there's 100 people out there that'll let you bunk in their basement.
All right.
Cheers. Well, thanks so much, Sebastian. I appreciate that. For SHAW TV, I'm Sarah MacArthur.
Thank you.
So, did you ever get on the bus? I remember I was climbing down the stairs, and then there you were. Did you ever end up getting?
Yeah, actually, we did have a chance to get on the bus and talk to Sebastian. I was, of course, with my erstwhile counterpart Ryan Trush, who, if there is a hair metal associated band in town, must be there. Host of Lipstick and Leather on LU Radio, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. every Friday evening.
Nice, nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Glad you got on the bus. That's awesome. Up next, we've got another pick, Jay's pick. This was Anvil.
That's right. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Seeing the guys in such an upbeat mood and a fantastic record for the first time in a long time from those guys. Huge turnout at Crocs for the show, and a whole lot of fun talking to them.
No, definitely. Yeah, they looked a little crabby at first. I was like, uh-oh, but then they got into it, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here it is.
How many dates in are you guys so far on the Juggernaut of Justice tour?
It'll be about the 10th or 11th show at this point.
And you guys opened for Alice Cooper and Hamilton the other night?
Yes, we did.
And how was that show?
4 or 5 shows with them. It's all good, real good.
Excellent, very, very cool. And now the new album, the 14th album, Juggernaut of Justice, has just recently hit the shelves, and things are going good with the record so far?
From what we understand, yeah. You know,
as far as they're telling you?
We'll see how transparent the record company's going to be with us and telling us the truth. Who knows? Time will tell.
We're getting great reviews, though.
Getting good reviews.
It's being engaged really well by everybody. So.
Excellent. And it was a pretty heavy labor of love for you guys putting this one together.
I wouldn't even really call it that. We wanted to stand up and get counted this time, and it had the eyes of the world on us, you know. So we really worked very hard and diligently and rapidly on and getting it done and being done way ahead of the curve, so that when the time comes, we just go in and get it done. And as it turned out, we were pretty much finished all the writing 2 years before we recorded. Oh, so, wow. Yeah, because we've been on the road for 2 years, solid, all over the place.
Right.
Yeah.
So the having the sort of pre-production on that really helped to get the finished product kind of done quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. We went in and just got it done. Yeah, well rehearsed.
Very well rehearsed.
And having a
spontaneous magic was created in the studio with the vocals. That was spontaneous stuff there.
And having the new set of ears, the new producer, really helped as well.
Huge difference. Huge difference.
He's a big deal.
Yeah.
Excellent. So there was there a lot learned this time around for you guys as well?
I think you learn something every time you record a record, but in this particular instance, we did it in the modern way. Up until now, we've been doing it the old-fashioned way, you know, which is a lot more tedious, and you don't get as good a product at the end than if you had somebody who really knows how to use today's equipment properly, right, and knows how to direct the recording session so that the job gets done properly. Big difference. We had a modern producer who knows the equipment. Made a huge difference. The sound of the record is far and beyond anything we've ever done. So I think it speaks for itself.
Excellent. And I know that you had some challenges in terms of being given different guitars to use and with different strings than you normally use. Yeah. Rob, were you given anything like that as well? Were you?
No. There's always a purpose in doing things. It was a one guitar player band, and we needed to thicken the sound. And there's only one way to do it, and you can't have me play identically twice. If I play identically twice, it does not get thicker, it just gets mushier. So what the producer did, if you can't change me, change what I'm playing. So I was using what is known as a baritone guitar, which is a very, very long string length, tuned to regular tuning, which was much like playing a bass. But I'm a guitarist, so it was challenging. But it gave a very individual tone to the second guitar, so that it sounds thicker, and what you get is what you put in.
Right.
And that's the bottom line. And the producer knew what to do to get that to happen, and we did it. Simple as that.
Excellent. Now, as you were saying, 10 dates in to the tour. How's the response been to the new stuff?
Extraordinarily, probably the best ever. Where you play new tunes and it's received as well as the old tunes. I've never seen it until now. So that's pretty good considering 30 years in.
So that was a lot of fun. Anvil still touring in support of Juggernaut of Justice. Great band, yeah, still out there. They did a Europe tour. They're in the States right now, I think. So yeah, good for them.
I hope they do another documentary.
I hope so too. It'd be nice to see a re-up of the documentary, I guess. And after the fame again. Again,
like 100 years later.
Yeah.
Very cool. Up next, what do we got up next? We got Sleep Clinic, right?
We've got Sleep Clinic, yeah. Local hip hop group. They were at Jack's when we interviewed them in support of
Urban Star. That's right, Urban Star. They were one of the acts that were performing that night for the kickoff in the lodge, and they're one heck of a talented group. So if you ever get a chance to see those guys, I recommend doing it because they're going to be somewhere someday.
Absolutely. Go and check them out. Sleep Clinic.
We're to make a switch from a frown to a smile. Now we got the speakers die, right? Pretending they're a child. Like total beats like any Friday and then some more handy lambs. While you getting drunk, you're damn right. Slice of dice with Rambo, nice balls, feel like what cheese or white buns, those books rapper like John Price.
Got no money in our pockets, bring $1 million rhymes. And you know you feeling our shit, you sing along with every line. Got you praying every night, wish your crew be as good as SCC. Ain't nobody putting it down like Nevamind, it's your big Baj. Me top and seeing me around, club and never an underground sound. You might get lost, but we'll be found. Cause you know Sleep Clinic be the best around. And if you want to go down, you better come prepared. This chick slow, heavy, run scared. I'm gonna tell you once, not ever again. You wanna do get track my rhymes to the land.
Check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4. Got some rhymes, got beats galore. Check 1, check 3, check 2, check 1. Sleep Clinic crew going through what? Check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4. Got some rhymes, got beats galore. Check 1, check 3, check 2, check 1. Sleep Clinic crew going through what? It's the picture hit, you get the picture, bet your bitch will hit you when we spit the mixture. I'm Big Nevamind.
I'm Ao.
I'm Miss Flo.
Bajmahaj.
Right on, and they are playing at this year's Urban Star right here at Jack's. Now guys, tell me, how pumped are you guys for this?
Always really excited. Might hopefully get a new crowd to come check us out rather than the usual local shows that we get. Hopefully bring out a different audience for this one since it's a bigger event day. So.
What did you guys, when you guys first found out that you're going to be performing for Urban Star, what was going through your head?
Oh, we were super excited. Like, we're always excited to play any shows, but when we found out that we were going to be playing for basically a whole new crowd, we were just pumped.
And the fact that it's urban is very, very influential for us with this show.
Great.
How long have you guys been together? How long have you guys been doing the rap thing?
Well,
I've been doing this thing probably about 20 years. 13 years I've been recording, and I've been with Sleep Clinic for about 6 years now. So we got, wow, over 200 tracks we've been doing, and just, you know, on the grind, working, keeping the music going, so.
Now what about when you guys play in town here, how do you pick your shows? Is it just, you just play whenever you can, or is it?
Pretty much play whenever we can. Whenever we're offered a show, we usually take it, unless we have conflicting issues with it, but most of the time we'll take anything. We'll perform anywhere.
Is it like you guys are a foursome, shall we say, a quartet? Yeah. Do you guys perceive yourselves doing this for a long time now still, or what are your plans for the future with Sleep Clinic?
Just keep making good hip-hop and having fun with it, getting stage time. That's all I can see.
Yep. That's why when we do our performances, we look at it like this is our city, this is Thunder Bay, this is all of our city, all of us together. So when we got hip-hop representing our Thunder Bay, we want it to come forceful. We want it good, we want it energetic, we want you out there feeling it, we want you happy. We don't want you up there watching us sleeping on stage in a sleeping bag, being all bored, you know, energetic, energy, people want to have fun, so.
My question is why hip-hop, why rap, as opposed to, say, death metal or something like that?
Well, Baji was actually a singer for a metal group called Mourn back in the day before he was into hip-hop, but I've always just been a fan of hip-hop. And
Not before I was into hip-hop.
I don't know how to play instruments, so rapping's a little bit easier than learning how to play instruments.
Well, yeah, Mourn, we like all sorts of music. Like, we do hip-hop, we rap, but we really like appreciate all the genres, and of course that is a part of hip-hop. It's all styles all in one. It's soul, it's R&B, it's whatever, it's rock and roll.
The three of us are also singers too. Like I've been singing for years, like as long as I can remember. I've been singing since I could talk, and then I just started rapping with these guys like about 6 years ago, and I'll tell you right now, like coming from a singer, it is so much harder to rap than it is to sing. Like you can stretch out one word forever when you're singing, but when you're rapping, there's no way you're going to be able to do that.
Especially the fast stuff, eh?
Yeah, yeah, it's hard.
How did you guys all get together? How did you guys all meet and create Sleep Clinic?
Chad was doing his stuff with a couple other guys. Me and this guy were in an old group called League of Ignorance, and we all broke up, and Stefan moved out to BC, and I stayed home and wrote rhymes, and he moved back, asked me if he's still rapping, so we started rapping. Chad and a couple other guys, Royalty and Yes Man, Nevlev, right? That was that time?
Yep.
Yeah,
so they all ended up just
they came and watched
at a host?
us at open mics at, what was it, the office, eh? And Chad really liked what we had, so he invited us over to record our stuff, and he was groupless for a while and recording us, so we said, write some rhymes with us.
Yeah, it was Mr. Yo and myself, and then his partner left, and we were the two groups doing the open jams, trying to do hip hop. So he amalgamated with us, and the quartet just was formed.
The fineness of Miss Flo into the group to.
So you're the last edition.
I'm the last edition. Yeah, they were a threesome for about a year before I came around.
Great. Well, you guys are really good. I was watching you perform, and it's good. To say. To sing that fast, like I'd trip over my head.
It's hard, for sure.
So everybody, check out Sleep Clinic at Fort Urban Star. They're going to be playing here at Jack's Friday, Saturday. I believe it's the 3rd and the 4th. 3rd and the 4th. There's going to be an all-ages show on the Friday and a 19+ show on the Saturday. So I recommend checking them out.
Listen here.
Make you lose your head. It's fine by the time we get through the set. We produce the beats that'll move your head. The rhymes we sound like super fresh. The best MCs will let me see. Obvious gotta be the NCC. Can't nobody put it down like we do. We put it down to make it sound so easy. The beat is dope, but the beat is dope. Gotta make the flow go breezy. The cheesy for sure, me for show for cheesy. Flow is dope, flow so free. Believe me, we keep the groove. Keeping the rhythm in the groove. Y'all should respect that, y'all, but step back, sleep for the crew. Come through.
Bajmahaj. Got Baj in the bomb, ironic production. 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 Got Baj in the
times are lost. The good times we brought, full of positive thought. Try not to gas that ironic binocs. In the hype there's a cost, in the sight that you saw. In the mic holds a right if you write off your jaw. The biters get tossed to the blight of the frost. Or the lights when they hype up the fight of the law. A knife to slice, not precise if you gnaw. Got a life to be wise, a surprise could be raw. A night could be long, and a price could be wrong. Intuitive insight is the might of the bomb. I'm igniting a bomb, then describing the bomb. Takes flight like a knife when the time gets put on. Every rhyme in a song has a mind of its own. Each line has to find a certain eye of its own.
Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb,
You should know this.
got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb.
Ripped off my flesh, left it next to the bed. Wool felt so hard, close to flying out my head. Don't wanna think too hard about what aspartame does. Took a double shot of rye and prayed for a buzz. Went to meet the dealer for a sack on a cuff. 3 hits of reefer, but only half like the stuff. I'll never own a beam, and I've had such a hunch. My leg feels a beeper cause the patient's a rush. Medicine healer had a feelers on touch. Revving Pittsburgh Steelers with my hand on my nuts. Man had a front, took a cab to the club. Killing disco dreamers and your dad's doing drugs. Getting damned if it's dumb, have a plan for the sum. Everyone has a penance for the damage they done. Rattled and spun for how to have one. So stressed out I'm
You should know this. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb,
You should know this.
got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb,
You should know
ironic
this.
production.
If I said what I said when I said that I said it, gotta know about the flow before you get it. If I said what I said when I said that I said it, you get the flow that you know when you get it. If I said what I said when I said that I said it, it should show that you know how I meant it. And cause I meant what I said, you'll know I'm bent in the head by the bent in the head by the medic.
Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb,
You should know
ironic production.
this.
Ironic production. Ironic production. Ironic production. Ironic production. Ironic production. Ironic production. Ironic production.
You should know this.
Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb, ironic production. Got bars in the bomb,
You should know
ironic production.
this.
Thanks for watching Wired for Sound and sticking around with us. We hope you're enjoying our little best of so far. Next up, we've got an interview that Sarah did with 5 Alarm Funk.
That's right, Mr. Damien himself. There's like, what, 20 guys in that band?
362,
yeah,
I think.
On a good day, yeah, for sure. These guys are a lot of fun. If you ever get a chance to see them, go check them out. I know they play at Shambhala sometimes, a big festival out in BC. They've come through. They came through town twice.
Twice in 2011.
Yeah, twice. So if you ever get a chance, check them out because they are a lot of fun.
5 Alarm Funk is an omni-musical, multi-sensical experience. You're gonna get here, the only thing that we ask you to do is have a great time. Most likely you will be dancing, sweating quite a lot, looking at other people wondering what the heck is going on because there's so many movements on stage, so many different kinds of music happening that you're gonna have some kind of good time. We all really truly believe that we are part of something where the sum is greater than all of our parts, and we just want our music to be out there. And if it's at a club like Crocs, or if it's at a big festival like, say, Shambhala, then we're really willing and able to get up and do it. We've got 10 guys with 10 totally different musical backgrounds and influences, and basically it's a democracy. And we have one real only rule, and that's it has to sound good. And if it sounds good, we're willing to go with it. And if we can get it past 10 people with discerning musical opinions and vet it through that many minds, and we really usually get something that the audience really can enjoy, with or without trucks involved. Some people are wondering what kind of genre we are, and I remember I was looking up some CD sites when I was putting our music on it, and one of the genres that they had was Primus, which is just a band.
A band? It's not
even a genre. But maybe that's what it can be, 5 Alarm Funk. But yeah, 5 Alarm I guess started as an Afrobeat and funk kind of band, but it has expanded into absolutely everything. Like I said, if it sounds good, we'll do it. We play gypsy music, we play rock music, we play Balkan music. Like James Brown influence, Frank Zappa influence, things like that. We used to do the final countdown. We played at the Olympics a little while ago, and we were the house band for Molson Canada Hockey House, and we learned some cover tunes for that actually, and that's where the final countdown came. We ended up that was the only one that we kept for a little while, and we haven't really pulled that one out of the bag in a while. But yeah, that was you know, one of the times where we just purely went for the audience to go crazy.
Save your brave behaviors for later and wait to make your failures as a major bail on your neighbor's danger. Nobody explained to you that your savior's a stranger, but no stranger to heart, stranger to heart. We played the part and ripped the game apart. These artists ain't being at heart. We came to start embarking on the concepts. You parents to start barking. And that's a warning form. Born an northern whore with a story porn. Performing more than the recorded norm that you're in. You meet the beat like a pair of Jordans. And in the morning, your mama be mourning. How unfortunate it is, this horse stormed in as a force. Recorded by friends, net presses the coordinates, endorsing the pens. There's building blocks when the blocks don't hold. The castle was down all around on the floor. There's real hip hop and true art to the flow. You're dead, so act like you know. There's building blocks when the blocks don't hold. The castle tumbles down all around on the floor. There's real hip hop and true art to the flow. You're dead, motherfucker, so act like you know. Gunning and I'm stuck, running them up. 2011 net present, who gives a fuck? We bringing real lyricism and wisdom within the thunderstruck. Light warps in your neck, wonder what's up with luck. I got a hot screen and polka dot door, and if you're rocking on the scene, fiends are walking past your door. Behaving, saving, cashing more, mashing, dashing more. Make my rations laugh and having score, pass the ball. You tell me, tally, you selly like Pat and Nelly. You ready like Freddy, you bet me. You go hardcore heavy. Now you have a heart when your heart don't show. Pay to play the harp, and that's just how it goes. There's building blocks when the blocks don't hold. The castle goes down all around on the floor.
Well, that is just about it for 2011.
Just about. I think we've got about 30 seconds left,
About that. Thanks a lot for tuning in to Wired for Sound this year. It's been a fantastic experience for me, and I believe for Sarah.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for saying yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Very sweet. Hope you liked all of our picks. We liked them. That's why we picked them.
That's right.
That's right. If you want to be on the show in 2012, send us an email, SHAW TV Thunder Bay at shaw.ca. I know it's kind of long, so we'll put it on the screen for you. As well, check us out on Facebook, Wired for Sound. Just type that in. You should find us, as well as on YouTube, Wired for Sound T-Bay. I know there's a lot of info we're throwing at you there, but
we'll put it up on the screen.
Try to resonate. Is that the right word?
Retain?
Retain. Retain's a better word.
Retain's a better word.
So thanks for watching Wired for Sound. I've been one of your hosts, Sarah MacArthur.
I've been the other one of your hosts, Jason Wellwood. Love your radio this holiday season.
Yes, tune in. He'll be there. Bye.